What's going on YouTube? StealingLikes here, and you have once again caught me with my hand in the cookie jar. I'm out here trying to get me some likes. Now, bringing you guys a battle recap. This was actually supposed to go up last night. Unfortunately, I was incapable of getting it up in time, so I'm bringing this one to you early this morning, and I am going to still bring you another battle recap later on today, along with a live Wi-Fi battle. Now, this one is between me and Tristan. Tristan absolutely loves playing with me. I love playing with Tristan. Brings a lot of different things to the table for me to kind of learn against and, play with. So Tristan brought his Dragonair, his Shanks, his Golurk, his Shuckle, his Gigalith, and his Keldeo into this one. And this is a video from last week, actually. I did a whole bunch of battles against a lot of different people. So I'm actually bringing a little bit of an older team, as I have Mienshao, Staryu, funny story behind that, Tornadus, Weavile, Gourgeist, and Rotom. Now, I brought the Staryu just to kind of see how it ran. I never run it before. The last time I had a Staryu or Starmie was in Gen 1. So I just wanted to test it out and see how it turned out, and you guys let me know what you think. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button. Alright, so he leads off with his Keldeo. I lead off with my Mienshao. Now, not a situation that I really wanted my Mienshao to be in, so I U-turn out. I mean, I don't think it has a lot of things for my Mienshao, but it might have things. So, I switch off to my Tornadus, just looking for the type advantage here, as it goes for the Scald. Now, first Scald, as per usual with my Tornadus, first Scald burns it. So my opponent switches out his Keldeo, goes into his Gigalith, and it's all shiny and beautiful. I'm sure you guys recognize, not too many new, shockers on this video, as you guys have seen my opponent's Gigalith before. You've seen my Tornadus before. I send out Weavile. Now, he goes for the Icicle Crash right here. And I'm pretty sure that's a dead Gigalith. No, not dead at all. It Stone Edges. Weavile avoid, so it misses. I would like to know how much damage it was going to do, but I Brick Break on it. With a crit. He Stone Edges, this time hitting. So yeah, that's a dead Weavile. Never mind. If you guys can't tell, I didn't actually watch this just now. I watched it yesterday and forgot a little bit of it. I go out into Staryu. Now, I'm pretty sure this boulder is trying to find a way to set up some rocks on me. And there go the rocks. As Staryu goes for the water gun. Once again, was not ready for really mainstream play yet. Just toying around with it. Out comes Shanks. Now, it's going to get the Intimidate off against my Staryu, which means next to nothing, because Staryu is obviously not a physical attacker. I switch out into Rotom, and Rotom takes some spike damage on the entry. He charges. Now, you guys have seen this Luxray before as well. I know it's getting ready to set up the Roar, so I'm going to trick it. And I'm just going to take its item with me. As it gets the Flame Orb, I get its Shell Bell, and it gets me out of there. Now, I swap out into Gourgeist. It's a 4 swap, so I don't get a pick, but that was actually not a bad swap for me, as it does resist the Solo Electric type. He gets burnt. I'm going to Shadow Sneak on the next turn. I don't know why I Shadow Sneak. I do feel like that was another play mistake already. As he roars, because I would have been normal priority. I could have just as easily done about anything else I'm packing. Switches me out into Tornadus. Tornadus takes the burn at the end of the turn. He takes some burn. Now, Luxray is just going to murder my Tornadus here. Why I didn't do something else with it, not really sure. I don't know if I just didn't care about preserving it because of the burn. My Tornadus doesn't get off a ton of damage, so the burn did feel like a bit of a hindrance. As I go back out into Staryu, he is going to rapid spin and get those rocks off the board. It's about all he's really good for after this bolt, because that's a dead Staryu. Crit didn't matter whatsoever. The Staryu was going down to that. So now I go out into my Mienshao, totally confident with its ability to take care of Shanks. But he withdraws, switches out into Golurk. Now, he predicted my fighting type attack, which he was completely wrong on. I actually rock tombed, but it wasn't a significant amount of damage as he resists the rocks. So now I go for the poison jab. I think I was expecting him to switch out into something else there, but I'm not sure exactly what. As Golurk, gets obviously the power up. Now I U-turn for very resistant damage with a crit, and it mattered a lot. And I switch out into my Gourgeist. Now, this is like the last thing on the planet that Golurk really wants to see. I frisk him for an Assault Vest. Then I get off the Priority Shadow Sneak. That is really a lot of fun stuff right there. As my Golurk goes, or Golurk, Gourgeist goes down to Golurk. I was actually looking for that Shadow Sneak to kill. I think I over-predicted what my Gourgeist was capable of right there. But the Poison Jab from Mienshao is going to take this Golurk out. Oh, no it's not. Well, that's not nifty at all. But it does take out my Mienshao with the EQ. So, I'm down by a ton. And I do mean a ton. As I bring out Rotom, Rotom's going to use the Hex, which will take out the Golurk. Alright, so I do finally get rid of it. It takes down quite a few of my pokes. As I was either underestimating the Golurk's defense or overestimating my Pokemon's attacks. But out comes the Shuckle. Now this is when things get a little interesting. I trick the Shuckle, and I give it the Shell Bell for Shuckle's leftovers. Now, that is something that I always like to do, is my Rotom gets toxic. So it's now badly poisoned. It's going to heal up a little bit more than it's going to get hurt this turn. And we kind of do this little interesting dance right here as his Shuckle goes for Shell Smash. And everybody knows this is a contrary Shuckle. So he's really just buffing his defense. And, I mean, he's not really reducing most of his other stats because Shuckle really doesn't have stats outside of defense. I'm going to take some toxic damage. Now, I go for the Overheat here, just wanting to see how it does on damage and wanting to leave Rotom just kind of sitting around for a minute. It crits, so wouldn't have done that much damage. He Shell Smashes. Now, I'm pretty sure I switch out right here. Alright, let's see. Leftover recovery. Where is it? Nope, that's just the toxic damage. So, nope, my Rotom overheats again. This time for a much less substantial amount of damage. Don't know why. See, lots of play mistakes this game. He's going to rest. So, I really just don't want to... Well, I mean, retrospect, I know I'm a little bit of a better player than I was last week. I shouldn't have left the Rotom in at this point. Even though it's got the Toxic, it would actually heal better on the first turn than it would take damage. So, like, as far as stalling goes, the Rotom had nothing to really worry about there. But here I do switch out to my Weavile. So I am going to finally make the switch that I needed to make this whole time. No, I overheated again. Why did I overheat? I swore I made the switch. Or is this my last Pokemon? It might just be my last Pokemon. Am I confused? There are Torchics running around my head. I'm under confusion. Oh yeah, I'm clearly thinking of a different battle. As my Rotom goes down, it was my last Pokemon. Hence why I didn't switch. Wow. But that Shuckle actually takes out the Rotom, which leaves me with yet another loss on the channel. This week, actually today, I am bringing another team. I am bringing something that will hopefully turn this record around. In the meantime, great game, Tristan. Look forward to playing you again, as I might get another video in with Tristan either later on this week or early next week, not sure. But you guys, keep it tuned here, as I will be keeping another bonus battle and another live battle coming to you guys tonight. And along with this week, you guys bring 10 likes a video, I will be bringing Throwback Thursday, so make sure to drop a like in that section below.